It's your boy Cali. Missed it day. Unbelievable. Don't know how that happened, but time to keep it going and continue where we left off and maintain the momentum. Here we go. Definitely needs to change, but before we do this, let's kind of backtrack a little bit and see how we got here in the first place. So far so good. Beautiful so far. All of this is money. So all the only needs to change is this. That's all. I wonder if we can fix this with an EQ. Oh. Alright, now so this is what we want. This is what we wanted to do. Now I remember. We wanted to go to channel 35 and we were trying to add different things here to see how we can mellow out the sound or maybe compress the sound. If you add on a compressor, like the where is the fruity compressor? Right, then we can, that didn't do much. Now we can add an EQ. Better. Okay, this is okay. If we can maybe layer this, extend this out by, let's say, another 3 notes, and if you can layer that the background sound of this into this, you know, after maybe 3 bars, we can start playing the background sound. It might really help with what we're trying to accomplish here, which is the transition into this wave file. So we are going to create a synth with Nexus, and we are going to also create a corresponding pattern with it. Patterns. I'm going to create this closed compressor. I'm going to call this hat a 6. The way 6. We already have a 6. I don't know how it allowed me to make a duplicate, but we're going to make this one a 7. I guess they have different corresponding underlying IDs, programmatically speaking, so we can have the same name on multiple different patterns. They're not correlated with each other by name in any way, sort, or fashion. So we're going to make this a standard 4 bars. Let's say it's going to kick in right here. We're going to open the piano roll and add a, let's say, C4 note to it. We'd probably go to a C5 later on. And again, the sound we're kind of looking for is the background of this. It's some like reverby techno. The problem is I have no idea where to find that kind of sound. These are all bassy. I don't think we can extract it. We might be able to extract it through the audio tool, but that's gonna take a very possibly a long time. Alright, let's try this. Not bad. Ooh. This might be perfect. It's maybe without a couple of the layers. This might be just the sound we're looking for. Without this. So just the first layer. Let's keep it going. This is perfect. It lines up perfectly with this too. The only thing we need to do on this, we're gonna start the volume at the standard level. Actually, probably higher all the way up, and then we're gonna use an automation clip to slowly Reduce it. Let's see, we're on bar 529. So we're going to create an automation clip. As usual, narrow it out. Right click. Go back to 529. And we're going to paste that in right over here. Adjust the width to what we're doing here. And we're going to slowly fade out the volume as we get towards the end of this bar. And we're going to give that a go. Okay, given what just happened there, we want to extend this out. Start with a slightly we're gonna ramp up and ramp down. Don't know why it's not letting me do that. There we go. We're gonna ramp up, still gonna be up, and ramp down like that. Okay, perfect. A couple things. We want to extend this out to twice as long. And how we're going to do that is we're going to drag this over here. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to duplicate 4 of these patterns back to back with the quarter bar space in between. We also want an automation clip on this probably, on the volume. So we're gonna open up the synth on here with an automation clip on the volume. Yeah, we're at bar 529. 529, there we go. So probably right about here. That we kick in this new sound, we can maybe slowly fade out the volume of this right here. I think something like that might be perfect. This is needs to also move to the right, and we also want to have an automation clip on this because it is a banger. We want to slowly give it more oomph. Alright, we're going to go back to 529. Auto saving. Gonna pop that in right on the top of this one so we can kind of distinguish where is what. Alright, so let's see. This is starting out with a pretty high volume as it is. So we're probably just gonna start it off maybe like right there and then immediately just bump it up right here. Now, because this is going down to 0, this is technically not going to play right here. We don't want that. You want to stretch this out and drag this to the right, so it's like that. And all of this should be perfectly on point. The only thing we need to change now is maybe you might need to add something between here. I don't know how this is gonna flow, but let's find out. This is the linear. This sounds like shit. Okay, so that's good. We want to maybe move this down quicker. So right there. Let's try that again. Oh, this sounds so trashy. Perfect. This is the only thing that needs to change now. This kind of sounds like a pluck. Maybe. So close, but not quite. Much better. Alright, so I think we can use the same sound. We just need some filters on it. Alright, let's try some reverb. Let's try the squeeze first. We're just gonna slap on whatever we can, except maybe overdrive. Okay, not bad. Okay, not bad at all. We are also going to, we have some reverb. We can try delay on it. I don't think that's gonna help. Maybe the fruity filter. Not really noticing a difference. There it is. Okay, so sound is good. It's playing a the delay definitely is a no-go. Maybe with the much reduced level. Still too much. Less input. Too much input. Okay, so this is good. I think it's playing too frequently. So maybe if you have it, well, let's see how it is starting from, let's say, right here. Okay, also doesn't sound right. Okay, no good. Okay, so there's a problem here too because these are overlapping. That first sound, second one is not playing, which can be fixed by doing this and then this. And we also need to drag these to the right to compensate for the change. Let's see, how far do we go to the right? 1/4. So this is on between 2 and 3 needs to be right to the left of the left one, so right there. This needs to go to the right, this needs to go to the right, and this probably needs to change altogether. So what we can do is probably duplicate this, leave just a clap, and then transition into the other one. So we are gonna go to, this is the clone. We are gonna go to modulate, or actually mix, take out all the sounds except the clap. Has so many sounds. There we go. Number 2 is the clap, so we can safely remove all the other layers. Maybe with some other I don't know what these other layers are, but they seem to not make a difference. So we're going to leave them on. They kick on later on. We do like the kick. Perfect. So we're gonna leave on just layers 1 and 2 and leave everything else off. We're gonna create a new pattern for this new synth that we just created called number 7. Of course, that already exists. We're gonna go to number 8 and we're gonna line it up right after this. See, this was on C4. We're going to create this on the same track. And we want it to be on its one. Seems like it still has an extra layer that it shouldn't. We'll address that in a second. 7. So all of that is gravy. Instead of moving these individually, we're going to drag all of them and then move just that one to the left to make our life a little bit easier, like that. And let's see how this sounds, starting from 510. Too sudden. So it needs to build down and then build up. So we can say this is going to be our third. We're going to have to do this a bunch of times, so let's just say this is going to be here. We're going to clone number 7 again. We are going to create a new pattern for it called number 9. And we're gonna add some layers to it. Now that we have the pattern, we're gonna pop it in right there. Same length, same key. It's important that it's the same key, just with more layers. Sounds like a good option. Almost there. Still feels like too hard of a transition. Have as little sounds in this middle one as possible, which will make the next one that much easier. This one has some sort of echoey sound to it, which I want to bring back. I wonder if it's that. Yeah, that was it. Track 14. Okay, so if, instead of that, maybe we could do one of these. A little switcheroo. A little 1-2. This might work. This might be perfect. Because we're going from a kick to a kick now. We just want a few more of these. How many, I don't know. Let's go by adding one more set. Okay, so we need to keep this going for, let's just say, a full bar. Before we do that, we are going to drag all of this to the right. Like that. I think 3 bars should do it. Stretch this out. And what we want to do now is this is our, it's that sound. So we actually want to fade this in. So we're going to bring this back. We want to keep that up. What the fuck just happened here? This might be good. If we can have the kick continue for maybe another. You might need an automation clip on this too to fade this out as that's going up. Where was I? Let's kick it from off. That may have been perfect. Before the next run, one other thing I would like to do is maybe change out this. It has a little bump to it somewhere. In the second half, it's got a little high pitched. Still there. Definitely still there, even less overshadowed. Still there. It's got a like a snarey ring to it. It's there more than ever. Still there. Still there. Okay, now it's there on the first half, but not the second half. That's definitely the cleanest sound. We can maybe keep 2 on there. Without 2, I think it might be too dramatic of a transition, so we're going to keep 2 on there, even though it makes it sound a little bit less clean. Okay, so no, this needs to be either here or we need more of these. We're gonna opt in for the second option because we definitely this one, you know, the whole purpose of this was so it transitions. When it transitions over, it's for the transition. And this was a layer to on top of this. So problem one, there's too many of these. And this is also going out too late. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove that. These two are identical. So then this is lined up with this. So we can drag this up. We're gonna move this one to the left. We're gonna delete 4 of these. And then we're gonna just drag this to the left. I don't think we even need to reduce the volume on this, to be honest, but yeah, whatever. Also, I think this is a little bit too long. As I got into it, I realized. So instead of this, we can also I'm debating whether I want to move this over by 1 or 2. Let's move all these over by 1 bar. So like that. And then have just one of these. See how that sounds. Perfect. What a work of art. Beautiful. We are gonna wrap it up right there. Cali out.